Timbuktu. Can you help us ride the
Destination, General Services Administration Vault, U.S. Department of Energy. Costly gifts to U.S. dignitaries are stored here. ETA, 45 seconds. Excuse me, maybe you can help. I'm looking for a special gift. Never mind. I'll find it myself.
Oh no, Carmen, Sandiego, get the police, the military.
Not really my color. Oh, that's more like it. I've been meaning to get one of these.
Please, Carmen, your escape route is cut off.
Don't be ridiculous, gentlemen. Nets are for entrances, not exits.
We have Carmen Sandiego.
Washington police are in pursuit. Correction computer, we're in pursuit.
What? 189. This is bigger than the police. Over.
What? Wow. Cobra 5 to Cobra 6, flank position.
U.S. military in pursuit.
You can't outfly an F-14, Carmen. Put the craft down. Repeat, put the craft down.
Down it is, boys.
Cobra 5 to Cobra 6, where on earth did she go?
Today is a very special day for me, player, and it's starting out just right.
Before it's over, you'll be behind bars, Carmen. Guaranteed.
Ivy gets the ball at midcourt. She drives. Airborne! Hang time and slam! Give it up, broski. It's E-time.
No way. It's deal time. If I can make this one shot, I win. Off the Chief's head, 45-degree bank off the computer, to the backboard with my eyes closed. Nothing but net.
Time out, sports fans. The only net you two should be concentrating on is crime net. Now get this. Last night, Carmen Sandiego robbed the GSA vault in Washington, D.C. This stolen crown was a gift from
Chief, something's breaking in on Acme's frequency.
Or someone.
That's better. Now, I've got a little game that might interest you too. Here's a clue list. 5 things I plan to steal. Come midnight, we'll see who has the most items. Till then, detectives.
A scavenger hunt? Why would Carmen want to play a party game with us?
And she stacked the deck in her favor, sleuthmeisters. No one can bust all these clues by midnight.
No one, Chief, but...
Wow! Great idea, Zack! Post the clues on CrimeNet and get every Acme detective in the world involved.
Okay, clue number 1.
Senors and senoritas, me, gone to take $1 out of 2 dice? What?
Amigos,
Hey, Armando, what's up?
check this out. Ivy minus the Y.
is I.
See, now don't think dollar bill. Think George Washington, the first president of the United States.
I've gone to take George Washington out of a pair of dice? I still don't get it.
She could mean La Plaza Washington del Paraíso in Caracas, Venezuela, where there is a statue of Washington.
Right. Paraíso means paradise in Spanish. Paradise. Get it? I've gone to take George Washington out of paradise.
Your country gave the statue of George Washington to Venezuela as a gift.
Armando, you arranged to get it to the Acme safe house in the Amazon jungle. We'll slam dunk clue number 2.
Adios.
I'd like to stay and egg you on, but I'm rushing against the clock. I'd like to stay and egg you on, but I'm rushing against the clock.
What clock could Carmen be talking about?
Wait a second. Carmen said I'm Russian against a clock, and you know how she likes to play with words. Russian, get it?
Right. Player, info scan famous Russian clocks.
One of the most famous Russian clocks is the Spasskaya Clock Tower at the main gate of the Kremlin, home of the Russian government.
Wait. She said something about egging us on, too. Cross-reference famous Russian clocks with eggs. This is getting exciting, Ivy.
Zack!
In the late 1800s, a famous Russian goldsmith, Karl Fabergé, made beautiful eggs out of gold and silver. But these masterpieces weren't exactly the kind of eggs you found down on the farm. Talk about great egg. Boy, this beautiful egg was once given as a gift from the Russian Tsar to the Tsarina.
What do you want to bet? That egg clock is what Carmen's Russian for.
Freeze frame! Okay. Attention, Acme Cluebusters! That's you. If Ivy's right and Carmen is after this Fabergé egg clock, where on earth is our next stop? London, New Delhi, or Moscow? Moscow, Russia! Right. Now let's blow this motherboard. Yes, it's just a global hot skip and one Atlantic Ocean from the good old US of A to Russia. Famous Bolshoi Ballet. It's where winter temperatures in Siberia can go to 90 degrees below zero.
Whoa, and Russia is some mega country, huh, Chief?
That's not the half of it, Zack. At 6.5 million square miles, it's big enough to fit the continental United States, Italy, France, and Spain. Then still have room left over for the British Isles, Greece, and the Canary Islands. Don't get lost.
Another perfect landing.
Okay, over my shoulder, into that trash can, left-handed, backwards.
Huh? Zack, henchman.
Where?
Zack!
Ivy, did you see? Ivy? Ivy? Huh?
Zack, you make Humpty Dumpty look like Baryshnikov.
Yeah, but I made an exceedingly great shot.
Come on, let's go. And no more egg jokes.
Hey!
Party's over, Carmen.
The party's not over yet.
Come on, she's getting away! Now what do we do?
Make like our favorite TV action heroes.
Yeah, great idea!
Come here, you.
Hey, Mo, a leaky faucet!
What? Hey, why you?
Come on! The Three Stooges, Zack? The Three Stooges?
She's headed for the clock tower. I got you now, Carmen!
Sorry I can't stay, Zack.
Ivy!
Zack, I'll get you! Oh, Zack! Zack! Can you name the Russian goldsmith who designed beautiful eggs out of gold and silver? silver eggs back in the late 1800s. Let's see, that was up the stairs, off the ice, through the arch, and onto the minute hand.
Ivy, hurry!
We're too late, little bro.
I mean, hurry and help me!
Don't worry. 15 minutes and the big hand will have you right back up to the top.
Ivy, wait, okay. Ivy, I'll do anything.
Anything? Like no more egg puns?
Okay, I promise, big time. Phew. I'm a mere shell of the man I was before that horrible egg experience.
Zack?
Really, if you weren't so extremely punctual, the yoke would have been on me.
I just don't get it. What's the connection between the crown from the GSA vault in Washington, the statue of George Washington,
and now the Fabergé egg?
Go ahead, Chief.
Chief, if you wanted one of these Matryoshka nesting dolls for a souvenir, all you had to do was ask.
Is it just me, or is this doll crowded? Okay, listen up.
Go ahead, Tatiana.
Zack, Ivy, I found the answer to number 3 and tracked it to the 610-pound baby cradle in Vienna.
600. Wow. That must have been one big baby.
Hey, I know this cradle, Chief. It was a birthday gift to Napoleon's son from the city of Paris.
Napoleon was the Emperor of France, and he ruled most of Europe with his wife, Marie-Louise. So they had to give their son a royal title, too. They called him...
A little king of Rome.
Yeah.
Great. Tatiana, get the cradle to the safe house. Player, quick, bring up the 4th clue. We're gonna slam dunk this case.
South of Cairo, near a river delta, to the east, lies a monument to the king. Okay, I'm confused.
All right, let's take it one step at a time. Cairo is the capital of Egypt.
And the most famous river delta in Egypt is the Nile.
Now, go south and you hit Memphis, the capital of ancient Egypt. Zack, we should be able to find a king or two there.
Whoa, hold your hieroglyphics. Ivy, Memphis, Egypt is on the west bank of this river delta. Carmen said east. Maybe we're shooting against the wrong backboard. Player, bring up a map of the United States a sec.
Oh, wait, Cairo's in Egypt, Zack.
Ah, but there's a Cairo in Illinois too, sis. Spelled the same, only they pronounce it Cairo.
And if you go south, you get to... Whoa, Memphis, Tennessee, on the east bank of the Mississippi.
South of Cairo, near a river delta, to the east, lies a monument to the king. There's only one king I know of who lived in Memphis, Tennessee. Player, let's rock and roll.
And now, here he is, right here on our stage, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Elvis Aaron Presley of the Dearborn. Elvis was the first major rock and roll star and had one hit record after another.
Hey, that's the pink Cadillac he once gave to his mother.
And there it goes! But that's not his mother.
Come on!
Hey, you Acme detective, stop her!
Look, Elvis's airplane!
No time for sightseeing, little bro!
Huh? Ivy! The plane!
I told you not now, Zack!
Not that plane! That plane! Oh no, she's getting away!
Can you name a famous river delta near Cairo, Egypt? The Nile is the famous river delta near Cairo, Egypt.
Ivy!
You okay?
Sure, the ground broke my fall.
Hey!
Oh, you know, I gotta ask you now, is this a real me or what? Oh, thank you very much.
Chief, get serious.
There's only 45 more minutes till Carmen's midnight deadline. If we don't stop her...
Good news, gumshoes. Lose the blues, huh? While you two were trying to jailhouse rock Carmen, another Acme detective saved the last item.
Wow, that's The Birthday by Marc Chagall.
One of the best loved artists of the 20th century.
Story is Chagall forgot his own birthday until his fiancée knocked at the door with a birthday bouquet. Happy birthday, Mark. And it inspired him to paint exactly what he was feeling at the moment. A masterpiece.
Birthday. Wait a sec. Player, info scan a list of all the stolen items. Ivy, do you see what's the same about all the stolen items?
Hey.
Player, bring up Carmen's criminal dossier.
And looking at her file, I think I just figured out what Carmen's up to.
Player, C5 us to the Acme safe house and alert the other detectives.
So, these are the only routes anyone could use to get into the area.
What are these marks here, Armando?
Oh, the local Indians string gill nets for fishing. Motorboats would get caught up in them if they tried to pass.
It's Carmen! Kill the lights!
How did you ever know?
We pulled up your dossier and realized today's your birthday.
Very clever. Stealing a few world-famous gifts to give yourself, Carmen.
Then having us get the rest and bring them together in one spot so you could steal them all before midnight.
I knew you'd figure it out, detectives.
Well, here's another little present to make the surprise complete.
You're missing the point, Zack. The surprise is on you. Thanks for my gifts, detectives. Sorry you won't be cake and ice cream.
How does she always do this?
She cut the ropes! Ugh, we'll never catch her now.
I got it covered, amigos.
All right! Let's go catch a thief!
Arriba!
Which way did she go?
Let's split up.
Ivy, cut to the right. Get her to go down the tributary.
Why?
Trust me.
Quick thinking, Zack. Remembering those nets.
Birthdays are fun, aren't they, detectives?
Glad you think so, Carmen. Because you're going to spend your next 20 birthdays behind bars.
Get your hands in the air where we can see them.
We don't want any pop-off, flip-up, flame-on escape tricks this time.
I know both of you all too well to need an escape like that tonight.
No! Guess you don't know me well enough, Carmen. I'm still here.
Oh, I know you better than anyone, Zack. I remember when we crossed paths in Africa how you hated reptiles. Like the one over your right shoulder.
I'm not falling for that old snake over your right shoulder routine, Carmen. I'm way too smart for... Ah! The snake!
Next year, the clues won't be so easy.
I need help! There's a snake, and I can't swim when I'm scared!
Zack, stand up.
Huh? I knew it was shallow. What? I did. Ivy, wait! Wait for me!
We did pretty good, amigos. We beat Carmen at her little party game.
And we got everything back. So now, let's hit the road.
Thank you very much. I'm driving. It's my mama's Cadillac.
Sorry, Elvis. I'll drive.
Why can't I drive?
'Cause you don't have any arms, Chief.
Whoa, wait for me!
I just want to ride. I just want to hunka speed and love. Call Graceland. Elvis is left auditorium.
How did you know for sure Ivy would go for the Fabergé A instead of you, Carmen?
With every birthday, you get a little older and a little wiser, player. Maybe on your next birthday, you'll catch me.
but I doubt it.